How do you come up with new product ideas? Actually, there are probably 30, 40, 50 different techniques you can use to come up with all sorts of great ideas. I'm going to look at just two of them real briefly here to give you an idea of what kind of techniques are available. The first one is to simply look at problems and then find a solution for that problem, which is your product or service. For example, gamblers have a problem when they go to casinos because quite often, maybe if you play blackjack or slot machines, you've done this yourself, quite often they are ahead for the day. They've won some money, maybe they're ahead $300, and then they lose it all back. And of course they go home wishing they still had that money. So Conrado June Parker invented a device called the Winner's Bank 2000. He sent me a copy of it, a prototype. And this is out there now for sale. And essentially what it is a cigarette-sized box. And when you're winning, you stuff your $20 bills in there and keep it in your purse or pocket, but you leave your keys, it comes with 2 keys, at the house, of course. So you have no way to access the money, so it's a form of self-discipline. So then when you lose whatever money you still have available, it's time to go, you're out. And when you get home, you can open up your Winner's Bank 2000 and hopefully you banked enough of your winnings that you're ahead for the day. Great solution, I thought. Another example would be Tina Aldatz, who had her foot burned on a hot fire when she was younger and had problems with wearing high-heeled shoes, and so she developed foot pedals, which are cushioned inserts in the shape of flowers that you put in your shoes. I don't wear women's shoes, so I don't have an example for you. But let's go on to the second way you can come up with new product ideas. And that's to look for a new context for existing products. I have an example that was sent to me because I'm a backpacker also. Somebody took a toothbrush and said, well, how could we make a toothbrush that's better for traveling and for backpacking? And he made it flat in the shape of a credit card basically, and then you fold it up in 4 parts, and it folds up and it makes a little toothbrush with bristles, and then you can fold it back out flat and stick it in your wallet. So you could even carry this out if you were out clubbing for the night, for example. That would be another new context for a toothbrush. Another example would be something like a fisherman's jacket. Now, where else would that be useful? If you've ever seen them, they have probably 20 pockets on some of those jackets. They're designed to hold lures and worms and more lures and sinkers and everything that you can take with you for fishing. And the other context that comes to mind immediately, and this has probably been done already, but maybe not marketed as widely as it should be because I haven't seen it yet, but to make a travel jacket for carry-on. You could use it as a way to allow people to carry a lot more on the plane with them than they normally could, because after all, it's just their jacket. But these pockets, when you fill them all up, add up to a small backpack's worth of items that you could carry in your jacket. So those are 2 different ways. Looking at problems as opportunities and then designing something to solve that problem is one way to come up with products. Looking for a new context for existing products is another way. There are many, many other ways, and there should be some resource links below the video here if you are interested in seeing the other techniques that you can use for coming up with new products.